implements. So you have few illegalities here and there, and you're using smaller implements. In the mid-1980s, 30 companies were given the opportunity to look at the exploration in the forest reserves. So what it means is that prior to this time, we never had any license, exploration or mining in the forest reserves. By 1997, 17 companies out of the 30 have gone ahead to receive mining permits to start actual activities on the land. This is what resulted in the companies like Newmont, Trano Mining, and then AGC Kubi. They started mining in the forest reserve by 2003. They have started having real large-scale mining. Let me also make it clear here that small-scale mining, community mining, and other small artisanal mining are not allowed in the forest reserve. So any small-scale mining happening in the forest reserve is an illegality. Large-scale responsible mining with the necessary approvals from the necessary right agencies, and then the right mining lease, and then with a plan to be able to do that are the only ones that are permitted in the forest reserve. I want to zero in to illegal mining in forest reserve, and we at this point we would like to look at the what we call the state of play, what is happening at the forest reserve as we speak. Records we have at the ministry indicates that 7 out of the 16 regions have been experiencing some form of illegal mining in those regions. Out of this, 34 reserves have been affected. These are areas where you have significant illegal mining. The total area that has been mapped is about 4,722 hectares. That means that 4,722 hectares of forest land has been impacted. But then this is only the size of the surface. Some of these impacts, result in very deep, holes, and then they excavate a lot of material. That will also impact on the forest because it takes time to get, these topsoils to be able to, get the place and revegetated. So it is not only the size, but the impact on our water bodies, the topsoil that is impacted, and the depth of the holes that is created. It may be maybe half a hectare or 1 hectare, but if you look at the depth of the impact, then of course a lot more work will have to be done to be able to reclaim these lands. We will show you some of the pictures. You can see on the right side, you can see the picture of the Tanonimiri Forest Reserve, which is in the Western North region. You can see Bonsa Reserve in the Western region, Apaprama Forest Reserve in the Bekwai district of the Ashanti region. But this is to give you, show you how it looks like. But let's go to the details. The Forestry Commission, directed by the ministry, has tried to profile what exactly is happening in these 34 forest reserves in the 7 regions of impact. So we look at the profile that we have here. It is giving us an idea about the region where the impact is, the forest district, the forest reserve in question, the total size of that forest, and then the size of the forest that has actually been impacted upon. Then we have looked at the classification, and then we'll be able to classify the various areas where the impact is based on the difficulty in dealing with the activities of the illegal operators. So we have the green color code as the one of the legends. The green is telling us that this is an area where we've had an illegal activity, but then it is generally under control. That does not mean that we will not from time to time having some of these illegal operators coming in, but generally it is under control so far as the forest managers in that district are concerned. The yellow is also giving us an idea of the area with a minimum difficulty. What it means is that from time to time you have to go and flush people out of this area. We go immobilize machines, but they continue to come back, and our rapid response team will have to mobilize from various districts to be able to contend with these illegal operators. So the green is a better situation than the ones with the yellow. So if you look at the other one, the red is an area where we have active illegal mining activity happening. And these are areas where the Forestry Commission is finding it very difficult to deal with the illegal operators. They are in large numbers. They have large number of machines, and they've recruited armed security. So whilst you have a team working in the night, you have another set of team carrying arms, most of the time AK-47, and guarding those who are working. And I would like to also explain that most of these weapons that they are carrying are not the weapons that the Forestry Commission can contend with. They are carrying AK-47 that can travel about 3 kilometers. Whilst the weapons we are having, the semi-automatic, can only go about 300 meters. So what it means is that to be able to fight these guys, you have to get closer to them, at least within 300 meters, to be able to deal with them. Meanwhile, from 3 kilometers away, they can shoot you. And we can give you the statistics of the number of our workers who have been attacked due to the sophistication and then better power and capacity of the illegal operators in this area. So we go to we look at this at Ashanti region. Ashanti region is where we have the red color, the code, red. We have 3 forest reserves that have been classified as the most difficult areas, and these places are having active, illegal mining happening, and they have, the rented security. And it is in the Bekwai district. All these 3 areas are in the Bekwai district. I'm talking about the Bekwai Forest District. We have the Oda River Forest Reserve. We have the Apaprama Forest Reserve, and we have the Subin Shelter Belt. These are 3 reserves where we find it very, very difficult to contend with the activities that are happening there, and I've given you reasons for that. If you look at the other areas, for instance, if you come to the western region, you have the Asakagba area where you have the Tonton, and then the Totua Forest Reserves. They are largely being managed by the district office of the Forestry Commission, so far as legality. But Furi Forest Reserve is also an area where you deal with them, but then they continue to come back. So we are spending a lot of effort, a lot of resources in dealing with this area. So most of the revenue we collect from the timber subsector then ends up, fighting illegal mining. So it goes on. You can go to Western North, where we have the Ayuan East Forest Reserve, the Afao Hills Forest Reserve, Upper Wasa Forest Reserve, Tanoyan Forest Reserve. Those are areas where illegal mining has been happening from time to time. But Tanonimre is a forest reserve that gained wild attention. but as we speak today, is largely under control due to the effort of the Forestry Commission and the company that is managing, that is extracting timber from that forest reserve. Western North is also the same. We come to areas around the central, eastern regions, but for most of you, you may not be aware, but there are illegal activities also in the Savannah region, around the Bali area. The forest is Yarada Forest Reserve. Upper East region, we have illegal mining activities there. Around the Boku area, Bongatanga area, we have illegal activities around those areas. So we are showing you some of the pictures of what is happening at some of these forest areas. One of the forests that we want to also speak to is the ATIWA forest, ATIWA rainforest reserves. We hear a lot of noise about and then comments about ATIWA forest reserve, but it's, the issue is that the whole area is described as ATIWA. But if you look at the forest reserve itself, it is the